What's good, my YouTube people? What's good? What's good? How you doing? So I'm talk about my life before weight loss. I had a request from someone in the comments that want me to tell me about that story of how life was before my weight loss. So I'm gonna tell you. So when I was pretty much overweight, throughout my whole life, I've always been very fat, overweight, pretty much. And by the time during my over me being me being overweight, I remember just wanting to be at home more than going outside. You know how normal kids, they like to go in parks, they like to play sport and all this. Me, I'm the opposite because I had to deal with bullying and being picked on and everything. That I feel just more comfortable being at home more often. And I let video games. I was addicted to video games and would just play video games all day at home. Didn't want to go out or anything because of the of being picked on. Um, During that time, I got picked on a lot. That I wanted to just stay home. I would skip school. I would skip school. I'm skip classes just to be home and play video games and play my Game Boy, my PS1. I would just stay home and play games. I didn't, yeah, and that's the reason why I have struggling with school with my grades because before my grades was good until I experienced I experienced getting picked on during when I was fat. That my grades became bad after that. That I just lose interest in school. Period. I didn't want to learn because of me dealing with people that just want to bother me. That just want to bother me and stuff. So I had a hard time in school and and in public too. Just from me being quiet as well. On top of that, me being quiet and being out of shape, it's like, oh man, I got treated very poorly. Plus, when I've tried to talk to a girl, and of course I get rejected, of course, but they would do some brutal. It would be very brutal. Like they would give, like if I'm just a simple saying hi to them, they would just give me a face. They don't say nothing. They don't even let me know. They just give me a face. They just give me that mean face, like that stink face. You know that face where you smell something that stink? They would give me that face before my weight loss journey. Yeah, it's really crazy. Another thing too, I became very pretty much a ghost to everybody. Like I became so much alone during school, just being alone. Like nobody will say hi to me. I sat at the lunch table by myself, just being. And me, I felt comfortable at that time because the game when the Game Boy came out, where you could play it portable. That the Game Boy was a game changer for me because I can bring the game. I would bring the Game Boy to school, so I don't have to deal with students and deal with people disrespecting me. I can just get zoned and not care about school, just play video games with Game Boy. And I feel like Game Boy was my escape from reality, not worrying about the negativity I had to deal with people. So video games was like my escape, pretty much. Another one I can remember too is I had when I was trying to get a girl's number while I was being fat, they would give me their wrong number, or they would accept a date with me, and when I went on a when they told me to meet them somewhere to go meet for our first date, they'll never show up until they'll text me or call me. Not text because it was just a cell phone. It was just call during the time, so it wasn't big on texting because I grew up in the '90s. So when they would call later, making excuses why they couldn't make it on a date that they were supposed to come. They were supposed to come, and she was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I had school. I gotta get ready for school. I forgot I had to go to school that day." Making so much excuses So that's what happened to me during when I was fat. Um, how my life treated. Oh, and here's another interesting part. When I was fat is that during online when AOL and AIM came out, I would never show my face. I would just put a profile picture of my waves, and talk to random strangers, including girls that I like. I would just they would just beg me and be like, "I'm wondering what you look like. I like the conversation we're talking. Can I see what you look like?" And I'd be hesitate to never want to show them how I look because I wasn't feeling myself because I was fat, and I've been getting names a lot, so I would just show profile pictures of just my waves. That's the only good thing about me was my hair. I had waves. I had 360 waves. So yeah, and stuff like that. So yeah, there's a lot I can go on and on, but that's pretty much how my life was when I was fat. I pretty much was a ghost. People don't pay me no mind, and I got treated poorly, pretty much. And now that I am different now all of a sudden I feel like a celebrity. I get that celebrity first class citizen treatment now, and I still find it suspicious and weird. I still feel the same. The only difference is, I'm a lot more calm, because when you work out, you're a lot more calm, and you're more clear-minded and more sharp in what you want to do in life. And that's my mindset right now. Is just I'm just more focused, more about my improvement, and looking forward to my life, and staying fit forever, ever. Pretty much. So yeah, that's what I gotta say for this video, and peace. I'll catch you guys later.